If it happens again, I don't know. I'll fucking cry.
Same.
At least that thing is new. So, maybe we return it. I don't know.
Yeah, if it keeps doing a thing.
Yeah. Hopefully not, though.
Okay, so Arlen was talking to her father on the little scrying orb, letting him know, like describing the airship to him, and letting him know that they'll be coming from.
He goes, Cogsworth's still with you, right?
Yes, of course.
Maybe have him stand on the bow. You know, he kind of.
I will be standing there. I'm very excited to be home, Father. I have some very big news to tell everyone. But I'm not going to spoil it just yet.
Okay. Is it something I should be worried about?
No, it's something very exciting. It's
okay.
Good news. It's good news.
Well, I'll tell your mother that we'll be expecting you the next day.
Yes, and we do have some friends with us as well, and she starts listing off all the people they're traveling with, so that he knows how many people to expect.
Okay. Would you also mention the fact that there's a tiefling and a dwarf with you?
Yeah, I'm listing everyone on the ship.
Okay, I didn't know if you were just naming names or okay.
No,
don't tell him I'm a tiefling. Let's let that be a surprise. I'm kidding. Do whatever you want. I'm not there. I'm in my room.
Well, I'm only going to really refer to her. I'm only going to refer to you as Steve.
Yeah, I'm in my room, so you do whatever you want. I'm in my room sulking.
No.
Well,
sorry, I'm just so excited that he's on my lap.
All right. Well, we'll
But yes, so we will be home. I will be home. We will be home. Cogsworth, Kagome, and and I have a couple people who are very interested in speaking with Uranus. So he'll be excited to have some new nerd friends to play with.
Oh, you know your brother and his gadgets.
Yes. Has he invented anything else since I left?
I mean, he's always down there tinkering, testing new things outside. You know, there's always something. It's kind of hard to keep track.
True. All right. But yes, we will be back within the next 24 hours. I'm very excited to see everyone.
All right. Look forward to having you back.
Bye, Father.
Waves at you, says goodbye, love you in Elvish, and
Aww.
clicks the top of the orb.
And then she just...
I just keep looking over to see if the screen's blacking out.
It's still good. Yeah. Arlen goes and gives the scrying orb back to Steve.
Can I just call Zamorak?
I mean, you could try.
I just thought...
You could try. I don't know.
I'm thinking of other people to fuck with the orb. I am doing other things.
Just call the main big baddie.
Yeah. Hey, you a bitch.
Because we're definitely strong enough to be on his radar right now. That is definitely something we want.
Yes.
Maxwell just yells down from the cabin room. Yeah, maybe don't.
Maxwell, where's your wife?
What? He's just simultaneously kind of trying to keep an eye on the course that you're heading, and also kind of yelling downstairs. What? I was never married. Why?
Oh, that's just sad. Close my door. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, I just had another idea for the bed.
Oh.
And I lost it.
If you need the orb for anything else, you can. I have no plans with it tonight. If you need to use it for anything, Kagome's not allowed though. Shoot. Is there legal research notes on it?
It does. This is from when I was in college, and I just never actually used the notebook.
I just thought it was so funny that you were using your D&D notebook said legal research notes. I just thought that was so funny.
I mean, I haven't written anything in it yet. I'm mostly just using it as something to lean on, but I was definitely considering using it for that.
So yeah, you guys are flying along in the airship.
I didn't have anything else I wanted to do, really.
Okay.
I got everything done that I wanted to for the day.
Okay.
I'm writing the list that you requested.
Okay.
Can I make spell scrolls of spells that I know?
As long as you have, generally speaking,
I mean, I would have you roll Arcana each time you tried to, and based on
Yeah.
like the difficulty of
I have a scholars pack that has like stuff that I could do that with.
Okay.
I believe you are able to make spell scrolls. You just need the parchment and the ink.
I am gonna make so many Thunderwind
But
spell
it
scrolls
takes-
for my guns.
It takes you
Just gave you a fucking grenade launcher
like,
by accident. God
it
damn
takes you like an hour per spell level or something like that.
Yeah, alright, that tracks. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't have anything else I think I wanted to do. Except maybe I'll draw something on my Cloak of Billowing to turn that into a flag.
I feel like I can't remember where I was going with
I'm
that.
wondering if it timed out.
I don't see how it would.
Yeah,
it's being used.
Yeah, I don't know. Just trying to.
It could have just been bumped. It could have been other things. Like
but-
I don't know. I don't know a lot about cameras. I know a fair amount, but like
Yeah.
not more than like a quick Google search.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are just flying along. Nobody has anything that they want to do. So
I'm just gonna.
Is there something I can do to mess with Kagami? Like I can't think of anything except maybe like whoopee cushion, but I don't have any of those, so I'm good.
alright. So yeah, you guys are
I'm
flying.
cannonballing into Taramwood, by the way.
Jeez, fuck.
So yeah, you're flying along.
I'm gonna chill with Kip.
Okay.
Do a little bonding.
Yeah. Super hyped to have a bed.
It's still weird to me that you just keep collecting things.
He's just kind of sleeping on it.
Where's dude who can't die? I want to hang out with him, actually. I want to see if he
he's-
actually can't die.
He's kind of just hanging out with Ragnar in their room.
So I got this fireball scroll. We're going to try something real quick.
No. And in case anyone is confused, this is Sir Nubbles of Nubbington III, Esquire, Harvard alum. He does not have a tail. You are seeing that correctly.
Being good boy knows.
So yeah, you guys have been flying for like an hour and a half. Start to feel the airship start to feel the airship slowly descend, and you guys figure that you guys must be making Felix's detour. So,
Are there any bears?
any bears?
Yeah.
Probably not.
What about beets?
Beets?
Are there any beets?
I mean, probably not.
Ryan, which bear is the best bear?
The polar bear.
Wrong.
False.
Black bear.
All right.
Bears. Beets. Battlestar Galactica.
What the fuck are you talking?
Bears. Beats. Battlestar Galactica.
What the
It's references to The Office.
Okay,
God, that show is
Mid-tier. It's an unpopular opinion. I'm aware.
no,
It's mid-tier.
it's absolutely mid tier. It's
So
it was funnier a while ago.
Are you guys both just in your rooms at this point?
I am at the moment.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Like just chilling. Maybe going out onto the deck of the ship with Kip to kind of let him run around out there rather than
Yeah, so you go up to the top deck with Kip.
maybe figure out
It's
some
like it's
fetch.
I mean, you can talk to him, so that shouldn't be too hard to figure out.
True.
it is about 8 o'clock. It's dark. So yeah, the airship touches down in like a clearing. And you can see kind of in the distance off the right side of the airship, there's like an 8-foot tall cobblestone wall. And Felix comes up from the lower deck of the ship, kind of just vaults over the side of the airship and lands on the ground.
Marlon's gonna follow him. She's gonna go with him.
Okay.
Just for moral support. Like she's not gonna.
Okay.
She's gonna chill.
All right. So you guys, he told Maxwell that he'd be back in like 45 minutes. About that. What are you doing? My
There's
guy.
probably like a squirrel or something running around out there.
Yeah.
All right.
There are stray cats in the area. Could be one of them out there, or a dog.
So
or
you guys
he's just being a crackhead.
So you guys walk through the darkness towards the stone wall. You can see a gate leading inside. So you walk through the gateway and find yourself on the outer border of just a massive cemetery, like the size of like a small town. There's like various crypts, mausoleums, that kind of thing. Some of the gravestones are plain, some of them are fancy, some of them are like really old and like cracked and weathered. And Felix knows exactly where he's going, so you just follow him. You're walking for about 10 minutes. Pass through a large wrought iron archway. Give me a perception check.
You said it's dark now, right?
Yeah.
And we're like landed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit on whatever the highest point on the boat is.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hang out up there and look at the stars.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Okay. You notice that as you pass through this archway, everything inside this particular area of the graveyard is very well maintained. All of the foliage and vegetation is cut neat and trim. All the various grave markers and things like that are like, there's not like any kind of grime or anything on them, almost like somebody does regular maintenance in this area to keep all the things looking nice.
That's nice.
And you saw a sign that said Ardoon Royal Family Grave Area.
No. That's not gonna cut it. I was trying.
What are you rolling?
I was trying to roll a history to see if I was gonna be like with a 2.
Why
I
don't you
rolled
just
a
ask
2.
Felix?
I'm just trying to see if Arlen would just recognize the family name.
No, I mean like you recognize it as the name of a really large city.
Okay.
That's kind of in like a in like a large cove on the southern coast of the continent.
Okay.
Still, yeah, it's
Like an elf city, or
no, it's I mean,
just
it's roll another history check this time.
that is a nat 1, my friend.
No
I'm just
fucking
gonna
clue.
stop.
You remember it as being Taranwin's sister city.
Okay.
It's just
I'm gonna
full
guess
of
that
wood
it's
elves.
super
Nothing
not.
else.
It's super not. Hey Felix, what the? I'm not there.
You're not there.
Okay.
Fucking thaumaturgy from the boat. Felix, what the fuck is our name? Kidding.
I was gonna say, how would you know to?
I'm not.
You wouldn't know that. Yeah.
I'm just yelling into the night, into the void.
Arlen's just gonna keep her mouth shut.
Just fucking ask him. Where's our dude? Or just be like, Gussie Graveyard. And he's hanging out in the royal family's graveyard. That's kind of sussy.
Well, I forget. Does Arlen know why we're stopping?
No, I don't think Steve.
I did not
told
tell
anybody,
It's
so
not
no.
my business.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so Arlen's pretty much just coming along, like going along for the walk.
Yeah. So you could absolutely be like, so why we
Oh.
the graveyard?
So Arlen's
kind
gonna.
of weird.
Oh, we're having this kind of a stop. Okay. All right. That's kind of what's going through Arlen's mind at the moment. And she is still just gonna keep her fucking mouth shut.
Okay, so yeah,
That's
you guys are walking for like 5 more minutes about, and Felix stops in front of like it's not like the most ornate gravestone, but like it's pretty nice. I mean,
Okay.
you can tell that it's definitely not like a commoner's gravestone or something like that.
Oh, someone died today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who died today?
We're about to
Felix's
find
friend.
out.
Yeah. He stops and looks at it. Do you want to try and make a perception check to see like a name or anything like that?
Yes, and I'm gonna use a different thing. No.
As you're trying to kind of
Perception. Oh, 20. Unnatural 20.
20. Okay. You see that the name on the gravestone reads. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
You clearly want attention, but not that.
You see that the headstone reads, "Here lies Reagan Haversham, beloved son and friend."
Do I?
You immediately click that Felix introduced himself originally to you guys as Felix Haversham.
No. Arlen does not want to bug him just yet, so she's just gonna wait until she feels like he's said his piece at the.
So Felix reaches into his bag and pulls out 2 shot glasses and a small bottle of something. Pours the 2 shots with them sitting on the gravestone. Picks one of them up, takes it, and just kind of sits on the ground for a second looking at the gravestone.
Can I tell how old the person was?
You see the date on the gravestone. When they died, they were 26, and it's been just over 10 years. Like it's 10 years in like a couple days. since this person.
Oh, geez.
passed
Okay.
away.
All right.
Looks like Felix kind of looks like he's just deep in thought, kind of having an internal conversation with.
Yeah, then she's just gonna let him do his thing and just give some respectful silence, and
Your
because she
inner
doesn't want to.
Steve just tells you, make a fart noise.
Nubbies, what are you doing? Stay away from the wires. So yeah, he sits there in silence for like 5 minutes.
Okay, and how old is Felix?
I don't know if he ever told you.
He didn't. We didn't ask.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that necessarily means anything.
I think it's safe to assume he's probably in his like 40s or 50s. He's a half elf, so we wouldn't be able to tell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they live slightly longer than humans, so.
Okay.
He's a half elf. On his father was an elf.
Yeah, Arlen's just gonna kind of wait until it looks like he's done paying his respects or whatever.
He's still sitting there. He takes the bottle back out of his bag. Doesn't even bother with the shot glass this time. Takes a swig from it.
She's just very quietly thinking to herself, I really should not have invited myself on this walk. This is awkward.
This is why I stayed on the boat.
He after a little bit longer,
Not even Kim, this is why I stayed on the boat.
he just kind of gets up and turns to you. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay,
Leaves the full shot just on the grave.
that's fair. I wouldn't even question that. As they're heading back to the ship, Arlen's gonna try and like casually be like, "Oh, was like that a friend, a brother?" Like, and just kind of ask about.
It was casual conversation on the way back.
Just casual, just yes.
It was my best friend. Sorry, Mike.
So are you adopted? So is he adopted? Ask him if he's adopted.
No.
Sorry, it must have been kind of weird that we had to go into the royal section. I probably should have explained a little bit first.
Yeah, I am a little curious about that. But I also don't want to make you talk about something you don't want to talk about either.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's kind of it was both the like a part of it that saved me as a kid, because I was born very poor. I was born to a little ashamed to say I was born to a working woman.
Scandal.
And
bro, I'm a demon.
World's first profession.
And when I was about 6 or 7, I met Reagan, and we became quick friends. And despite him being one of the king's sons, he didn't look down on me like everybody else seemed to.
Well, that's good, because there's nothing to look down on you over.
I certainly agree with you, but you know how people can be.
True.
I use son of a whore as an insult regularly.
So yeah, about 10 years ago, a horrible plague swept through the city of Ardoon and killed a lot of people.
I'm wondering if like, I feel like that's something Arlen would have heard about.
Yep, I mean, you're like 100 and what? Like,
Yeah.
that's definitely probably something you would know.
I don't know what my history modifier is.
Intelligence.
Yeah, if you're not proficient, it's just your intelligence modifier.
Yes, I am proficient. But my intelligence is +0, so that's just a +3. So that's a 10.
10 for
if I'm right, if I
You remember
like,
the
if I
plague.
remember the plague.
yeah. I mean, you remember that there was a plague, and that by the time anyone figured out a cure, it had kind of decimated the local population of the city. Yeah, it was not a great time to live in that city.
It doesn't sound it.
So yeah, I definitely miss him, but in a way, it feels wrong to say, but in a way, him dying was good for me because it made me really realize that I needed to get my life on track. Because before then, I was a mess, I'll be honest.
It's very uncomfortable when faced with the fact that a horrible happening is what led to the best improvements of your life. For instance, Cogsworth is not the first Cogsworth, he's the second Cogsworth. He's still fairly different from the first Cogsworth, though. But the first Cogsworth had to die for there to be a second Cogsworth. So, and she just kind of like fiddles with the necklace that she has on her, which has like a gear or two from the original Cogsworth.
It's good. So he does the same thing with a like kind of a similar necklace thing. It's good to have memories, and
Yes.
you notice that he's messing with like a little locket.
Sir, there's nothing over there for you to bury. You can stop now. Or keep on going. That's fine too, I guess. All right.
You guys continue the walk
Yeah.
towards the airship.
No, walking and talking.
Yeah.
How tall is Felix?
He's not that. He's a rogue. I can't imagine he's that tall. He's more of like a like an agile type build.
You said he was
so-
like 5'6".
yeah,
Like that.
like 5'6".
Arlen's taller than he is.
Give him a pat on the back.
Arlen's like 6 feet tall.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Give him a little pat. Tell him he's a good lad. Tell him he's a sweet lad. Tell him good job, buddy.
She goes to like just kind of like gently bump into him, accidentally elbows him in the side of the head or something like
Oh my god.
that. She's so tall. No, she's not that much taller than that, but still.
Bro, I'm 5'4".
You're not 5'4". Because I'm 5'5.5".
I'm talking about in the game.
Oh, in the game, yeah. No, yeah. Arlen towers over Steve a bit.
Uppies.
Oh my god. All right, so
I'm sitting on top of the boat. I like to be in high
yeah,
places.
you're still-
I cast fly on myself all the
Like-
time.
So
Cat.
you're sitting on top of the boat after they go in, come back out about like half an hour after they went, or half an hour, 45 minutes after.
Yeah, throw a rocket, Felix.
I mean, if you want, I
I'm
guess.
gonna throw a rocket, Felix.
Okay, roll to hit, I guess.
That is a 10. Ranged weapon attack.
No, baby.
So it's 16.
A 16.
Yes.
My baby.
Okay, so you
I'm not trying to hurt him. Just
you throw a rock at Felix. At this point, he's kind of used to your shit. So he sees the rock coming and actually fucking uncanny dodges. And it just doesn't even hit him.
you're supposed to catch it, you bitch.
Is that what you yell that down to him,
Yep.
don't you?
You're supposed to catch it, you bitch.
Maybe yell catch then.
No.
Felix kind of leans over. Well, I'm glad Steve didn't come with us.
Yeah. I'll admit, I might not have gone had I realized what you were going. I probably would have given you actual privacy. But you know what? I'm still glad I came along because I got to learn a little bit about you.
Is it like a rope ladder to get back on the boat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay. So you pull up the rope ladder by the time they get there. Felix just does a sick fucking backflip and just backflips onto the top deck. Because he's got fucking +7 to a fucking
Just
roll.
look at him with moderate disappointment in my face. You're not even playing along anymore.
Oh my god, Arlen, that one.
So Arlen
Does not
Arlen tries to jump and trips at the last second and just kind of face plants into the side of the airship.
I feel like
Just
Kip
looks
got,
over. Steve just
Kip
looks
got
over at Felix.
excited and like started running around her feet and like jumped at her right as she went to like jump up to.
Okay, yeah. So you tried to
So
jump up
instead-
and like
she
were
tripped.
slowly pulling yourself up over the railing because for some reason you didn't get as good of a jump as you want. As you're pulling yourself, Kip just full speed just tackles your face.
Steve just looks at Felix.
Oh,
See,
no, I
now
thought
that's
he
more
came
like
with
what
me.
I was looking for.
Oh, did he go with
Yeah,
you?
he came
Oh, okay.
with me.
Oh, okay.
See, now that's more like what I was looking for. I'm gonna throw the ladder back down.
Okay.
Alright, going back to my room. I have to go through the operator's cabin, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast a mage hand on my way through and just poke Maxwell in the back of the head as I zip out of the room.
Okay. Do you stay to see if there's any reaction
Nope.
from him? Okay.
Nope, because he can't know it was me.
So he just. What you don't see is something just poke the back of his head, and he's just like, "There's nobody there." Fuck.
Your laundry's done.
Do we want to go switch it real quick?
Yeah.
All right.
And now we take a short break.
Yeah, I'm not ending it, so skip ahead like 5-10 minutes, I guess, for anyone that's watching.
Okay, go ahead. I'll be right back.
This
Enjoy the
drink's
next
about
5 minutes of me
now.
fucking around on my phone. It's gonna make random noises this entire time. It's gonna be
Oh
great.
crap! I left my keys over there.
Ah!
Oh god.
Nice catch.
Brave of you to throw something like that, assuming she'd catch it.
It was very brave.
What are you doing?
It's
You're
not-
not the DM.
My turn with the brain cell.
Oh no. Synonym.
What?
Synonym.
Synonym?
Cinnamon.
Synonym.
Just like grammar used to make.
Just like grammar used to make. Fresh synonym rolls. Close the door partially. Get out now.
Well, this is fun. Oh, the potato got COVID-19. Hotel Trivago.
Mercury, you're not the DM, and neither are you, nubbies.
Where do I want me to put this?
If you can get it over there.
Just over here? Or...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm putting your card right here.
Okie dokie.
Who are we fighting?
No one.
Your face.
Think so? Yeah. and it's still wet, so please move so I can hang things up. And can you move, please, so I can hang these things up?
My dog.
That was not me.
I know.
I did nothing.
I know.
So,
Okay.
Jerry, I'm super happy.
What?
I'm decorating my room for Christmas.
No.
Oh, let's say already. It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Turkey first.
Turkey first.
Turkey first.
Turkey first.
Christmas first.
Turkey
Christmas first. Christmas first.
Chinese they can.
Oh shit. We're back.
Oh lordy.
There you go.
Thank you.
Were you doing anything specific on the top of the boat?
Just thinking.
Okay.
I gotta go potty.
All right.
Um, take a break in that.
Where the fuck? No. Stupid.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
Oh Lord. I'm old. That's the stabilizer thing that the camera came with.
Ah. Okay.
It's for when, if we're walking while filming.
That's kind of fancy.
Yes. Our new camera has many an upgrade. Aside from just being a better quality camera. We haven't figured it out yet, but somehow it's Wi-Fi capable.
Yeah.
Once we figure that out.
I love it when we figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't have to fuck with the wires. All right,
Yeah, that's
so
how
Alright.
they get you. That's how the AI comes and gets you, Ryan. 5G infiltrates your brain, and that's how the government really gets you. They're gonna
They're-
mind control you with the
they're-
microchip that they put in the COVID vaccines.
they're
Ryan.
already in my phone. That's why every once in a while I take my phone out of my pocket and scream as loud as I possibly can into the receiver. Everybody at home, do the same thing. So yeah, you guys get back on the airship and again take off from the ground. Yeah.
Maxwell, put it into maximum overdrive.
As you guys are kind of
This thing
I should have had this done. I should have done this when you guys landed at the graveyard. But everybody roll perception.
Did the island follow us?
Yes. Yes, it did.
16.
Okay.
$13.
Okay. You guys can hear just like a distant, just rumbling to the north, to the northwest.
Like a storm?
With your 13, you are not sure what. What did you get? You said
16.
16. With your 13, you're not sure what the rumbling is. With your 16, you can kind of make out that it kind of sounds like explosions.
Can I see anything?
And you
from the deck of
you
the
would
ship?
also know that the battlefield is to the northwest. So this is the sound of the distant sound of like kind of just siege machines, basically.
I feel like I would know what that sounds like.
Heckin' stink bug.
Fuck that thing. I don't care about it.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah, it'll die at some point.
Drowned.
So yeah, you guys get on the airship and rise into the sky and start heading towards Taranwin again. Maxwell tells you that he's kind of taking like a wider turn so as to not fly directly over the battlefield.
Definitely think that's a good idea.
We'll be fine. We got shields.
Do you? Do you?
No.
Do you? Do you?
No, we do not. It's on the list, friend.
So with this particular like route, oh my god, Nubbies, Jesus, we gotta put like a piece of carpet up there or something. Just like tack it on there with like some tiny nails. Yeah. We'll just get like a square of carpet, and I got some tiny nails.
Staple gun.
We do have one of those. I don't know that it's any good, but it's from Harbor Freight.
So no, it's not good.
Nail gun then.
Yeah, so you guys are flying again. Maxwell tells you that it's
This thing has autopilot?
um
Or do we have to stop when Maxwell sleeps? Because if that's the case, I would again like to propose that I have been wanting to learn how to drive, Ryan.
No, I feel like Maxwell is
That's
able
what
to
that
make
receives.
it go in.
he can there's not an autopilot, but there is a cruise control. So like what? Oh. Yeah, he kind of sets the heading and the speed, and he sets the heading and the speed, clicks a few like extra things, flips a toggle switch, and steps away from it, and it just keeps going in the same trajectory.
That's autopilot.
Well, it's not going to like turn or anything or slow
That's
down.
autopilot.
Okay, well, yeah. Then I guess there's autopilot. Yeah. So yeah, he does that and sets an alarm so that. Yeah.
Tracks.
So yeah, it's about to be nighttime. Everybody's kind of winding down, going back to their respective rooms. Do you guys want to do anything specific?
Familiarize myself a little bit more with the herbalism kit. I know I have to wait to actually like.
Yeah, so you're just kind of looking about inside of it, making yourself familiar with the various tools and herbalist implements that are inside. Playing with like little forceps or something like that. Yeah.
Gotta make sure they work. Click, click.
Making sure all like your various like. Yeah. Gotta make sure them.
Make sure that little knives are sharp.
Yeah, you gotta take them and snap them twice, or make sure that they work. Make sure you clean out any kind of like residue that may be in the vials. It's a brand new kit though, so you're kind of just extra cleaning something that doesn't really need to be extra clean.
Like, when I picked it up, I smudged it and left a fingerprint. Let me just polish that up a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, you're doing that. Is Steve doing anything, or just
I broke my lockpick? So
you broke your lockpick?
I broke my lockpick.
You need
need to get new
How
one
many?
I have no idea.
What's in Thieves' Tools? Is there more than one lockpick in Thieves' Tools?
I don't fucking know.
Usually, I
think you get 5.
Oh well, I broke one of them, and now I'm sad. and don't trust myself to not break the rest of them, so I'm gonna wait until. So there's like no way I can break into the engine room, right?
Not right
Not
now.
without like just breaking down the door.
Yeah, you would have to. It would be like to get into the engine room at this point, since you broke the lock.
Are there any other restricted areas of the ship that Maxwell does not want me to go that I could try to go?
No, just the engine room. Really, the engine room's the only door that has a lock on it. All the other
And
rooms,
I already broke into his room. Today, so that wouldn't be fun anymore.
There's the individual like rooms that you guys are all kind of staying in. And the mess hall and the kitchen area is just kind of a big open area, so there's not really anything to like discover there.
You know, Steve has had a day. She's just gonna try to go to bed. It's been a day.
Okay.
I think Arlen is going to, after she's done messing with the kit, when she goes to do her trance, she's going to actively try and see if she can astral project or whatever to that to wherever Sylvanas and his.
Okay. So you want to like specifically try to do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, as you feel yourself beginning to trance, you're usually like kind of like semi-conscious in trance, right?
Mm-hmm.
You fully like kind of lose like any kind of sense of the material world, and once again, kind of just as your sense of the material world kind of fades to black, light begins to like kind of fill your vision, and you're back on the edge of the forest with that kind of borders the clearing where you first met Sylvanas.
All right. I'm gonna head on over to the lake, see if his Ent friend is there, like he was last time.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, hey, how's it going? Sylvanas around?
And it just points off in the distance, and you can see Sylvanas kind of walking along the shoreline of the lake.
Okay. She's gonna go mosey on over and call over to him and let him know that she met Pax or whatever his name was, the guy, the really chill, totally not inebriated guy.
Wasn't inebriated, he was stoned. Never.
Because I feel like I remember him saying something along the lines of like, "Say hi to him for me" or something like that. So I'm just...
I think specifically it was like, "Yo, tell Sylvanas we gotta like hang out sometime" or something like that.
So she's just passing on the message because why the hell not?
Well, thank you. It's been quite a long time since I've talked to any of them. Pax always was my favorite.
He definitely seems like a very interesting deity to be around.
It's the Zaza.
You're not even here!
No, but I'm your conscience. And I'm pretty sure I took message as one of my cantrips.
Well, thanks for letting me. It's been a while since I've heard from him. It would be lovely to catch up.
He did say that he and his siblings had no idea that the Cabal was up to no good, so to speak. Which seems kind of weird. You would think that they would know.
That does seem unusual. What's going on?
Ryan, get it.
God, there's another one.
It's getting close.
It's
the same one.
It's coming to you, so just get it.
You motherfucker.
No, because if you kill it inside,
No,
then it
that's why I'm
releases a
saying
stink
I'll
to...
go get a thing and we'll just get it.
Yeah.
Like, Just saying, be ready.
Sure.
Be soft. Be ready.
Um.
Oh no, they're running cups.
There might still be one like set aside over there for the express purpose of catching stink bugs to yeet them into the toilet. Oh, there are so many bright lights.
Not.
Shit.
Just grab a square of toilet paper then. Just fucking grab it and flush it.
Okay.
Grab like a couple squares. Yeah, sure.
Such a tall man.
Thanks, Papa.
Okay. So.
Puppies?
Nappy.
Puppies?
So you relay to Sylvanas that Pax asked
Yeah.
to like kind of send on a message to him
Yeah.
just to be like, hey, what's up? Haven't talked in a few hundred years.
It feels super weird that they didn't know about it.
They suck at their jobs, man.
Their angel sense is really limited, I guess. I don't fucking know.
They're like, okay, so you know how we've been watching Charmed, and how the white lighters really suck at their jobs.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm envisioning right now. Shitty 90s effect of them teleporting and all.
Is this light blinking?
Yes.
God damn it. Shit's dead as fuck then.
Plug it in.
Plug it in.
How charged?
Charged enough.
Enough.
It is 99%.
Sorry, it's like wrapped underneath my.
That's good. Alright. So, yeah. You okay?
I just slammed my knuckle down on the.
Not the fingies!
Like the
Sorry.
pointy bit
I'm
here.
Ripper's down.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. No.
Earlier
If there's
today,
ever a way to get us
Ryan
views.
did
There's ever a way to
his
get us
fun
views.
parlor trick of
If anything,
ripping his sock
we
off
can put it.
because he
on
found
the
a
hub.
hole in it.
If anything, we can put it on the hub and get views on that.
What the fuck?
People like feet, man. People like feet.
Okay.
Moving
Moving on.
Do it. Do it for the
Um,
views, Ryan.
No.
No.
Alright.
So like Guthix is aware, and like Guthix's people
Guthix is
are
taking a
aware.
His
Oh.
people are aware. He's taking a nap.
He pops up every once in a while, but yeah, most of the time he's just kind of
taking a fucking nap.
yeah, he's just taking a fucking nap.
Right.
So yeah, he's
Okay, and then she just wants to go back and hang out with the end.
okay.
You should get a swing.
We just chill. We just like to chill together and stick our feet in the water. We got nothing else
Well, I
to do
guess
while
when
we're
you
trying
live
to-
for hundreds of years, patience becomes a virtue.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you go hang out with the Ent.
for a little bit while I'm
Yeah.
still trancing.
Sit down next to him. He's just kind of like kicking his big giant feet a little bit.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. So yeah, everybody is sleeping. You guys, jeez,
Can I send text messages with the orb?
can you? No, you can't.
Damn it. What about
Um,
voicemail?
no.
Damn it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, you awake, well rested in the morning.
Ooh, boy. Yummy spell slots.
I was gonna say I don't know if anybody used any spell slots or anything like that, but
Right,
You
it's
got
me.
it.
I blew through all my spell
You-
slots. Of course I did.
oh yeah, you got them back.
I used Thunderwave twice just because I could.
Fair enough, I guess.
You
So,
also have prestidigitation, correct?
Yes.
To clean up any mess.
Yes. I already did
Thank
that
you.
once.
Good.
So you
I just wasn't sure if I remember.
you guys
that
all
correctly or not.
awaken in your respective rooms. The sunbeams kind of pouring through like the little porthole windows. Yeah. You look out the window and see that you are flying over like a woodland kind of area.
Okay.
Does it smell like home?
Woodland and plains kind of area.
Give me a sniff.
You see like a herd of like deer just kind of standing in the middle of the one field.
Do I see any burbies?
Do you see any birds?
Sniff.
Roll perception for birds, I guess. I don't know.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Hella verbs.
Yeah. There's a bunch of birds.
Well, I'm
There's
just
various-
that was just a cheeky way of being like, do I see any of the giant flying birds that my people use as
at this
as
point,
transport?
you're still a little bit of ways away from Duranwin.
Okay. But do I
Maxwell
see...
informed you guys when everybody kind of or out the window because nobody really went to breakfast yet. Out the window, you see like just a normal kind of flock of like just wild birds. There's a couple like lone birds of prey circling what you assume is just carrion down on the.
I'm gonna go catch one
On the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna head to...
You didn't roll to see the birds.
Fuck you.
Do you want to roll to see the birds?
No, I'm still sleeping.
gonna
Okay.
That's
head
what I'm using my
on
cloak of bellowing
over
for. Curtains.
to... Gonna head on to breakfast, I guess.
Okay. You head out into the mess hall area. Connell is in the kitchen making something in like the big stove pot over the fire.
Okay.
He greets you.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
You know, can't complain. Nice change of scenery. Never been this high up in the air before.
Yeah, just stay away from the railing, please.
Yeah. I mean, if I fall, you guys will come pick up my new body, right?
I mean, yes!
Steve said just shoots
But-
out the room. No!
But still, maybe try to not.
Fair enough.
Maybe make sure you're tied to a lifeline if you're out on the...
Forgive me. Where are my manners? You want some soup?
Breakfast?
Are you awake now? Did you come out?
Yeah.
Just for breakfast? Yeah, it's I mean, is there really a bad time for soup?
Just one eye blinks at a
That's fair.
time. Just, I guess.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Made like a nice vegetable with like a beef broth kind of soup.
Ooh, delicious.
It's got like potatoes and carrots and
Cogsworth, you've been replaced.
Excuse you?
I mean, he's got to do something. Other than test traps when we drag him into the dungeon.
What dungeon?
Whenever we find it, there's bound to be a dungeon somewhere.
I mean, if I'm going, Connell looks over. if I'm going to the dungeon like that, I get a cut of the treasure, right?
Yes.
You
Works.
get a percent for
Works for
every
me.
time. You get a percent for every time you test a trap.
Jesus Christ.
He's just thinking about running face first into traps now.
No, don't.
If your body gets stuck, we're not responsible. Can you imagine if he just got stuck in a like fucking like soft lock in a game where you just
Connell gets soft locked in the dungeon. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Just
That's a
imagine.
plot point now. Good job, Gary. That's a plot point now. Good job.
I'll leave him there. That's
I'm just
entertainment.
imagining like a Minecraft world situation where you run into lava and he just immediately dies because lava, but then he spawns back to get back in the lava, so he dies again, but then he spawns back in the lava, so he
Yes.
spawns
Yes.
again.
Yep, that, but I'm imagining spikes.
You guys are having this conversation while he's just happily stirring a soup pot. I'm gonna make money.
Arlen's just like increasingly horrified at the idea.
Steve's
Like-
giggling while she's drinking her soup.
This is not. No, we are not doing that.
He's down for it. I'm down for it. Why are you a stick in the mud today, Arlen? Is it
Let the
'cause we're
record
going
show
home?
that I am down for it as long as I am getting paid.
I will give you a percentage, 1% for every trap.
So if I test 100 traps.
You realize that she's not the one actually in charge of the change purse.
Also,
So I get a percentage based on how many traps I test, right?
You do not need to test any traps, but if you would like to help us in a dungeon, yes, you would of course.
I can't imagine how much. I just
portion.
can't imagine how much help I would be in actual combat, aside from
Well-
maybe being an improvised weapon.
bait.
Bait. That too.
Why are you the way that you are?
You guys are having this conversation over some.
Just has an office moment and looks off at the camera.
You guys are having this conversation over some nice soup. Maxwell kind of pokes his head down the stairs as he often does, to let you guys know that you'll be there in probably like
You want to teach me how to drive
You'll
yet?
be there in probably like 5 or 6 hours if everything if nothing out of the ordinary happens.
You gonna teach me how to drive yet?
Are you gonna stop messing with me? He just kind of sighs. All right, get up here.
Yay!
I feel like I need
suppose it wouldn't
to-
be a bad
Throws the soup to the side, prestidigitations it away, and sprints up the stairs.
Connell's just like, my soup. Did you not like the soup?
It was delicious, but this is exciting.
You're already like up the stairs.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah. Do you think we should be concerned that she's going to learn how to fly the ship?
I think that she should definitely be supervised.
Oh well, I don't believe
Steve
that. I don't
just
believe
said-
for a
And
second.
Arlen just turns around and follows.
I
Like
don't-
she's still drinking her soup.
She's just thinking to herself, this is the biggest battering ram I've ever seen.
So you guys go up into the operator cabin. Maxwell's
At no point should Steve be allowed in the operating room.
Kip kind of trots up the
Uh,
stairs behind you. Kip gets to the top of the stairs and looks off into a corner of the operator cabin, just staring really intently into the corner.
You good?
You guys both look over into the corner and see Phineas, Maxwell's clockwork cat, who I have not mentioned in many a session.
All right. Now that's a friend.
It's-
Not.
What does it look like? It looks like your metal man.
It's a metal cat.
Oh.
Well, can I get some Tylenol with peppers?
Okay.
Kip trots over to it, and we're gonna roll to see what exactly happens here.
Where is it?
It should be on the counter.
Okay. Kip walks over to it.
or it could be in the cabinet.
They both kind of like stand off like face to face for a second before Phineas just slowly does like that cat thing where he slides his body like completely down the side of Kip's body.
Aww.
Wait, wouldn't that hurt? He's metal.
No, it didn't. Not this time.
Okay. Let's say I hope his fur doesn't get caught in the gears.
And they're just like kind of chilling for a minute. I
Adorable.
like this thing. Kip looks over at you. I like this thing.
I like it too.
Phineas looks at you and does a slow blink. So yeah, you guys are in the operator cabin. Maxwell is informing Steve of the various things of the airship. He goes over like
26
he goes over like the instrument
dinner
panel, kind
before
of
candy.
goes over the instrument panel like section by section, telling you which parts control speed, ascent, raising the flaps and whatnot, the landing gear, how to engage hover mode. And he ends it by going, now he holds up like an intricately carved piece of steel with kind of pulsating blue energy inside of it. This is very important. We can't lose this. This is the key to the ship. It will not fly without this. There is no way to get it to start without this key. I'm sure you can understand that this key does, if it's not in the key slot, this key does not leave my person. I'm sure you can understand. Now, well, he's not. The airship's still flying, so he points
He's
to the
pointing
key.
it out.
Yeah. Now, if you want to just observe how I fly for a minute, maybe in a little bit before we get to Renwen, you can give it a shot for a little bit. Woo. So you're just standing there watching him.
Arlen is both like trying to pay attention, but also just making sure that Steve is not up to no good.
Oh, Jesus. That was unpleasant.
But I feel like this is important information that she would like to know.
Yeah.
At least the bare bones
having a backup
basics.
driver is a good idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. You're so cuddly today.
So yeah, you guys are flying for a couple more hours.
Steve's just spending the day with Maxwell.
Yeah.
Taking notes. Do you have that scholars pack?
Trying to see if there's any like specific landmarks real quick. Hold on.
A whiskey fell off. Won't you look at that? You better save it. Thank you. Just the sweetest little boy ever. I can't believe they wanted to name you Dexter. That's such a stupid.
As you guys are flying,
Sweetest boy.
You're a knight and a lawyer.
He's had an illustrious career. Okay.
He has. He
Yeah.
has.
So yeah,
Yugsby, Massachusetts. Come on.
What?
You heard me.
I mean, I did. Doesn't mean I understood it. So yeah, as you guys are
It's a
flying,
landmark case, Ryan.
so yeah, you guys
I
look
don't
out.
expect you to understand pediatric dentistry law.
You guys look off the the right side of the airship, and in the distance see just kind of a huge tree stump with just a massive tree stump with a smaller, still really large tree growing up out of like the one corner of it.
Okay.
Roll history. You can honestly, both of you would probably roll history with advantage here based on your backgrounds.
Okay. That
18.
history.
18, yeah.
13 for me.
You recognize it as the home of the tree gnomes. Specifically, the large tree in like the on the corner of the stump is known as the grand tree. It's where like the upper class of that society live.
Okay.
Like diplomats and like just the really wealthy and that of the like. A lot of the architecture of the city is kind of like just carved wooden buildings into the giant tree stump. You from what you guys would know about it, the large tree stump. This thing is just it's huge. The stump itself dwarfs any of the trees in Duranwin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's huge. It's like from the diameter of this tree stump is like the size of like a large city.
Oh shit! All right.
It's a huge tree.
Like
Arlen's heading out onto the deck to get a better look.
You remember that. Well, I guess you don't really remember, but you remember like reading like books about like the history of the continent. That there's legends surrounding the giant tree stump because it's the only like giant tree like that on the entire continent.
So you're just saying, I wonder how far down the roots
go. So yeah, it's just a neat little location that you guys see off the side of the airship. You see like
Cool.
small little like glider things kind of flying around it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to add a little bit of flavor to this boring ass fucking journey.
Hey man, we're almost there.
Yeah. Speaking of being almost there, you guys are flying for another hour before Maxwell turns to you and says, "Okay, think you're ready to give it a try?"
Okay. All right.
It's just
What am I doing?
okay. So, I mean, just try and he says to you, try and do you remember which knobs are the steering and things like that. So try to do
loop-de-loop.
No, we are not trying to do a loop-de-loop. Just do like a right 360-degree turn. It's like a nice little double U-turn, I guess.
Okay. What do you want me to roll for that? Or do you want? Because this is still learning, so I don't know if I should roll
dexterity.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
I feel like that might fall under sleight of
22.
Hand, maybe.
22. You perfectly do like a nice turn. There's not like any kind of jerking motion to it. Nice.
You're just real smooth, like
nice,
exactly like you showed me.
Yeah.
I was paying attention. I'm a good noodle.
Nice smooth turn. Get the airship perfectly back on course. Well done. Well done.
A quick study.
All right. Well, we just we need to keep this heading for.
Okay. Just
Looks
tell me
at,
when you
looks
want the
at
wheel
like
back.
a gauge on the wall. or not, or like a clock, some some type of
Yeah,
instrument on the wall.
the magical GPS.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if we just need to stay straight, I'm cool.
Okay. Yeah. When we start seeing the large trees of Taranwin on the horizon,
you
I'm
take
going.
over.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
You know how to knock. I know.
Yeah, I'll be right here the whole time.
Okie dokie.
So you guys are still flying.
Yeah, I told you I could be trusted.
I'm
Joe
not saying that
Runes.
you're not
Joe Runes.
trustworthy. I'm just saying it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye on you sometimes.
Yeah, it really depends on the day. I'm gonna give you that one.
What are you doing, my guy?
He's just
He
nubbing out,
just-
bro.
Yeah.
He's just nubbing out.
All right.
He's
So yeah, you
exploring.
guys are flying. After about another hour, the trees start coming into.
Once Arlen can start seeing the trees, she like runs out to the
Start-
to like
start peeking over the horizon.
my trees.
And after a couple more minutes, the larger central palace tree comes into view as well.
I'm gonna hand off the wheel. Maxwell, you ready?
You guys
Hands off,
just
hand
swap.
over.
You guys
Yeah.
just change places real quick.
I'm gonna go up top. Steve zips outside real quick and climbs on top of the
Okay.
operator's cabin like she does and just sits up there. and
Arlen
waits.
calls Cogsworth out onto the deck with her.
Okay.
Since that's what her
Cogsworth.
dad specifically.
Cogsworth makes his way to the bow of the ship and just kind of stands
Yeah.
there.
Arlen's already there. She's like, yay!
We're
Kagami
almost
is also
home.
there.
We're almost home.
Almost.
So yeah, at that point, it takes you guys probably like an hour to get.
Ooh, how's my gun coming along?
When was the last time? It's only been like
I say I can't remember if you said it would take a day or 2 days.
it was 2 days for
Okay.
the so
So
it's
we
gonna
ready
be
tomorrow.
like what time was that? That was probably like 2 when you talked to him already. So it's been like a full day now.
Yeah, so
It's been like a
probably
little
tomorrow.
bit over a full day now.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, Ragnar was not at breakfast. He's in his room. You guys could hear just like the kind of like light clanging of metalwork.
And then
Yeah, basically. Connell woke up early because Ragnar got to work early. He's like, "God!"
we appreciate the dwarven work ethic.
Okay, so yeah, you guys.
That, kids, is what we call a hyper focus.
Yeah. Is Ragnar autistic with a hyper focus and gunsmithery?
I don't know, maybe. Possibly.
Special interest.
It is. It's a special interest.
You guys are
If
just-
that's
you guys
how
are just
you
picking up,
reading
like-
the character.
That's all that matters.
It's all
You guys
that
are just picking up all like this, like fucking tinker, super focused people, I guess. Got
Yeah.
Maxwell with his
We are a very
extensive knowledge
special.
of airships
We are a
and
very
the harnessing of
specialized
elementals.
squad of idiots. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys.
Ain't no Cephala squad though.
Uncomfortable.
Fishy whack.
No, see what you did there instead of a meaty whack, a fishy whack. Fishy
What?
whack.
Just doing my tippy toes.
Okay.
So upset.
What? The fishy whack.
Yes. Between just both of yous.
Um,
I don't have pee.
you set a timer for the.
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Oh, my eyes itch now. What the fuck?
Enough.
I just wanted to do my last
So yeah, as you guys get closer, you're kind of approaching like the very outer like limits of the city. Maxwell kind of yells out the operator cabin. Someone should have asked this question earlier. Where exactly in Turanwin do you live?
Oh. It's the 4th district, Anachia.
Okay. And you're the Duke's kid, right? Should we dock at the...
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that works.
Okay. So he sails,
Dog lives on
Uh,
airship.
oh my god. Adjusts the route ever so slightly to a southwest heading to kind of get to the Duke's
Estate.
your
Yeah.
family estate. As you guys fly through Turanwin, much like it looks pretty much identical to how it did in your dreams. There's just massive trees everywhere with
Dude, you just threw out your dinner. No.
Identical to the dreams, eh?
Just not ablaze.
yeah. Yeah, it's everything looks normal. There's like just massive trees everywhere. A lot of the architecture of the city is built up in the limbs of trees. Up like the trunks, like there's like scaffolding with like buildings on it, like up the trunks. There's also like smaller businesses and smaller homes like that in like kind of some of the exposed roots of the trees.
It's at all levels.
There's a lot of kind of like druids and rangers that live in this area, so there's a lot of people riding like big animals, like
Horses.
I mean, there's a couple of people riding horses, yeah, but they're more
Is there born? Is there? I want to know.
Can you chill?
oh my god. There's a lot of people like riding like large flying animals and stuff, like things
Yeah.
like rocks, just kind of like larger birds too.
Big birds.
Big birds.
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah. So you are flying through. You can kind of tell like people are looking up at the airship.
Yeah.
There's definitely kind of like a few of the people are kind of like scrambling, not really sure what's going on to try and get back to
Arlen's
their.
kind of like trying to wave down at people, be like, "Hi."
As you guys are kind of slowly, because at this point you guys are not going fast because you know,
Yeah.
there's people flying around on stuff.
I'm looking at the bird.
So after a little while longer of flying, you see your family tree, for lack of a better phrase, come into view.
My home.
Maxwell kind of looks at it and goes, I don't think there's really a good way that we can dock like and leave it in hover, so I think I'm gonna just try and find somewhere to land.
Okay, that works.
So he kind of
getting off. Okay. Fly.
Oh, Steve,
I thought we
Would
were
you-
getting off.
would you wait?
Perch back on top.
still with the big wings. All right, so he kind of does like a loop around the ship, kind of like looking out the window, trying to see where he can land on the ground. Notices a good spot a little kind of ways away from the tree.
Do I see any windows into the tree?
I mean, there's not really windows into the tree. There's windows into the buildings that are like on the sides of the tree.
Arlen, do you want to just go in through a window? I can just grab you and we'll just see. You just go.
No. We're just gonna walk in, like, or
Don't
fly
like walking.
in, like, then you can fly
Okay.
in like normal people through the front door.
Okay, I guess.
Honestly.
Hey, kids, want to see that body?
So you guys, the airship lands. Everybody, Maxwell
Arlen's
grabs
like-
the key out and puts it in like an inner pocket in one of his like
Yeah.
inner
Arlen makes
vest
sure
areas.
everyone is coming.
Everybody's coming. You guys are all walking.
Ragnar, bring the gun.
How many are you? There you are, Maxwell, Ragnar, Felix, Connell, Cogsworth, Steve, Kagami, Arlen. So 8 people. You guys all and Kip. Yeah. Phineas is gonna stay on the airship. Because why not?
That's fair.
Maxwell doesn't want him to wander off or something like that.
That's fair.
So yeah, you guys all disembark the airship and begin walking through the kind of some of.
Can I
There's
just fly on the Cogsworth's shoulders?
I guess.
If he won't give me the uppies, I will take the uppies. I'm gonna sit up
Okay.
there and I'm just like, hi, buddy. He probably didn't even feel me.
He didn't actually notice. So yeah, you're adding to the those. Did you disguise self or you just?
Nope.
Okay.
We're at her house.
You're walking through the town, right? Okay.
We're at her house.
Okay. So you're as you're kind of walking through town, there's not really an actual.
I disguised
paved
self, but I
street.
only changed my skin tone.
Okay. Okay.
I kept my horns. Everything else is the same. I only shifted my skin tone, so I look more like an elf, and I made my ears pointy to blend in a little bit.
Okay.
But everything else is the same.
So yeah, as you guys are walking towards Arlen's family home, Arlen is approached a couple times by random citizens that kind of just live in the area. One of them's a little older elf lady who's she's got
millennial.
she's not
saw
no,
the
she's,
dawn.
she's
of
not that old.
grace.
No, she's probably 700. Got the greenish hue starting to kind of take over her face.
Oh,
Lady Gallaudet, welcome home. It's been a while.
I know. I'm so excited to be home.
Hello, Cogsworth. Cogsworth goes, hello, man.
There's a leaning on his head.
Arlen just kind of
How do
gestures.
you do?
Gestures. These are. I've accumulated quite a group of friends since I've left. I brought everyone home to meet everyone.
Her eyes kind of linger on the door for a second, but kind of phases past it. Looks like quite a diverse group you have here.
Yes.
I didn't notice. I rolled a 4. I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking.
Arlen
at the
is just smiling very pointedly, as if daring this woman to fucking say something.
I'm just waiting for Arlen to tell me it's go time. I'm looking at the birds.
Well, lovely to see you. Welcome back. Give your best to my parents and your brother.
To my parents and your brother?
Did I say my parents?
Yes.
Give your best to. Sorry, but it's been a day already.
Ah, yes, the elfin
believe
dementia.
Steven.
How dare you
Steven.
using my government name?
Steven.
That is not your government name, and you know it.
Just throwing the disguise
She
self
just-
on one of my
she
eyes.
just kind of
and
she
just
kind of
look at you
just came
don't tempt
or it kind of just like walks away like slowly.
Can I mage hand her cane out?
You're
Don't you dare!
you're approached. No, she's not walking with a cane. She's only slightly older than your father.
Yes.
So yeah, as you guys are walking through District 4, there's also like kind of like little for lack of a better word, I guess, like robots kind of like flying around, and
Yes.
like there's some like little ones like trimming like smaller limbs off of the trees and kind of maintaining like
encouraging them to
weeds
grow
and
a
stuff.
certain way.
Um, Yeah.
She was just thinking this is the weirdest thing she's ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
God, I walked into a gnome brothel once, and this definitely tops that.
God.
Those would be my brother's inventions.
These things are fucking absurd.
He just really likes creating things to help out. It gives him
You're
something
really
to do.
lucky he's nice. It's like I'm just looking at the Steve just like glances over at the hedge trimmers. Those could be people trimmers.
Oh.
You're just thinking to yourself that if he was not a nice guy, he could take over the fucking world.
He can give my dad a run for his money.
He fucking could.
And Arlen, when Steve says something about them being potentially being people trimmers, and
Just watch one cut through a branch real quick. Just
she just kind of smiles and goes, "That's certainly an option."
Who says
Like,
who says they're only for maintenance? Who says they're not also a built-in self-defense system?
It's getting real Five Nights at Freddy's over here. Together, we are FNAF.
Jesus Christ.
No thank you. I don't know what that means, but no thank you.
It's
You
just
don't want
an
that.
acronym.
You don't want that.
I know. I know that,
Yeah.
but like,
So yeah, as you're walking through, it takes probably like 20 minutes from the airship to the tree. You're approached. You are. let's.
How many more randos?
Let's do this. You are approached by like 9 different people with the addition, including that older lady. They're all just kind of the same. Telling you to give their best to your parents, and also thanking your brother for like all the work that he does.
he's the heir, so.
Steve thinks it's weird these people aren't in the mines. Why are the peasants not in the mines?
What mines?
You don't have mines.
No.
Yes, you do.
Why
But
would
just
we?
not
We
in this
do.
district.
They're in a different district. This feels very Pan Am, very Hunger Games here,
This place is
and I'm a little
confusing.
uncomfortable.
This place is confusing. Can we go to your house?
It's Hunger Games, but like if the nobility in charge weren't complete pieces of shit.
I find that hard to believe about any nobility. I'm making an exception for your parents until I meet them.
Okay, so yeah, after about 20 minutes, you arrive at the entryway to your family's estate, being like kind of just an intricate wooden staircase kind of curving around the outside of the tree.
I like to imagine that there's almost like it's like a living staircase of sorts that's like partially actually created, but
yeah, there's
also
definitely like a little bit of
like a lot of the some of like the railing specifically is just
there's definitely like
branches.
There's definitely kind of some druid magic in like all of the architecture, making kind of all the foundations also part of the tree.
Yeah.
Just securing them just that bit more. Do we want to go do that real quick? The laundry while you guys are taking this staircase walk up the outside of the tree. Seems like a nice little like timeout.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab the laundry real quick.
Okay. Hopefully this other dryer fucking works.
If only, if only. Oh, would you like to know what this says?
Yes.
It says fuck bitches get money.
Hey,
But in
fuck
Elvish.
bitches, get money.
Now I wish I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
No.
What the fuck, my guy? Is that stuff still all damp?
Yeah, I gotta hang the rest of it up. I started hanging it up, but
Got your keys.
I got my keys.
Yo, I thought you said got your piss.
The fuck?
Got your piss. Uh-huh.
Where'd my mom go?
They went to do the laundry.
When she gets back, can you hand this to her and tell her that I found it in my magazine pile?
Okay.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Demon said she found this in her pile. It's an envelope with someone else's name on it.
It's probably the neighbors.
This is Wasim. I can't say that actually.
No, I know who that is. Alrighty. And we're back. Right, so we're
Yeah, you guys are.
back into Ranley.
Yeah, you guys are walking up the staircase around the outside of the tree of your family home. Yeah. As you're like looking out, you see just
What?
I'm gonna use one of these for my lamp.
Okay.
the wood elves of the city just living their daily lives.
Okay.
Um,
Do I see either of my brothers?
Not right this second.
Okay.
So you keep walking up the staircase, get to a landing at the top. There's a wood elf ranger guard kind of standing at the outside entryway.
Okay.
Just
Hello.
Good to see you again. Good to see you again, Lady Galladale.
Good to see you as well. Are my parents home? I told them I'd be here today.
Yes, I believe. I believe everyone's home. there was kind of they made kind of a buzz last night when they received word from you, and we were told to expect you. So yeah, I'm not sure where in the house they are, but I know that everyone is home right now.
Awesome. Thank you. She's gonna
Just kind of nods and
hurry on in.
yeah. So you
Come on, everybody,
walk,
let's go.
The front door.
I am riding the Cogsworth.
The front door of your family home is just kind of a double, an intricately wooden carved double door, with just kind of like forest scenery kind of carved on the outside of it, just like really, really well made and intricately designed. What you would assume to be on the outs, like you're not surprised because it's the outside of a noble person's house. So yeah, you guys walk through the door into the main like foyer of the house. Couple little like robot like sweeper things kind of like sweeping around in it.
I use Mage Hand to push one of them over.
Can you mage hand to push one of them over?
Like,
I mean,
see what happens.
I guess.
I demand that it immediately grabs up its broom and starts whacking Steve with it. I demand it.
I'm on top of Cogsworth. It's got to hit Cogsworth first.
It just kind of tips over and like spins around in a circle because you knocked it off of its kind of tracks, I guess. So it's only one of its tracks is touching the ground, so it's just spinning in a circle sideways.
Arlen kind of like gives Steve a look and rights the robot.
Steve just looks pleased.
It just goes on its way sweeping. This isn't any kind of intelligent thing. It's just an automaton. It's not.
Mom,
What?
can you tell me about the blue one?
Why?
Because the top is broken.
Let me look at it later. Okay.
I will bring it downstairs.
Okay. So many bright lights.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
you don't see anybody in the foyer. Do you?
Arlen is going to
You
do
can-
the least ladylike thing imaginable and just start shouting for everyone. And she's just gonna be like, I'm home!
Okay. Okay. The first person you see upon doing that is your younger brother.
Yes!
Yeah, your younger brother comes running through. You know from the layout of your house that he just came out of the kitchen. He comes running through the foyer. He is splattered head to toe with some type of red liquid. Carrying Alfred like a football.
Arlen like grabs him up and gives him a hug because
You get jam all over yourself.
don't care.
I know it won't fit in my room that well. Jerry, you want a lamp?
Voila.
You want it?
No.
You can't fit it in.
Candy stays down here.
Still riding the Cogsworth.
So you see this small little wood elf boy doesn't even come up close to Arlen's hip.
No, I'd say
He's 8.
He's
I
like
know,
3
but
feet
she's-
tall, dude.
You're 6 feet tall and he's 8.
yeah.
I'm
not saying like I'm just imagining like maybe like navel height. Like, I'm not saying
Sure.
he's much taller,
He
but
comes
like,
up to your navel specifically.
Can I use my mage
I
hand
mean,
to poke the
she's
frog
9
spot?
and she comes up.
Fair
Then again, I'm not 6 foot tall, so
No.
definitely.
Can I use my mage hand to poke the frog spot?
I mean, I guess.
I did it.
Okay. It squirms its way out of his hands and just kind of looks directly at you and just goes.
Why would it look at me?
I
didn't
don't
do
think he
anything.
liked that.
I didn't do anything.
Did you specifically roll it to? Did you specifically try to not let anyone see that you did it?
I mean, sure.
Roll stealth.
Mama,
What?
I
That's
do
cocked.
tricks.
And a 10.
What did this frog?
Frog.
This frog rolled an 11. He knows
You
exactly
bitch.
that you did it. She knows that you did it.
I'm just smiling.
Just kind of squints at you with its frog eyes.
Can Arlen understand what the croak meant?
Son of a bitch.
She did not
Did you tell me
appreciate that. Yes.
Tell me what it said.
Yes.
Daughter of a bastard, actually.
Just hops away.
Just
Well-
a wink.
Oh, this got weird. Hops away. Hops back over to.
Still just sitting on consoles.
Hops
my
back
hands
over to
folded.
Fan.
Arlen starts introducing everyone to her little brother, whose name I don't.
Fan.
Fen.
His name is
Yes.
Fan. The PHAN.
Fan.
I'm gonna teach you how to light things on fire.
Please do not.
I'm gonna take him under my wing. Unfurl him a little bit. I can do it literally if you would like.
Don't.
You unfurl your giant wings
He's
and knock
already-
over a fucking
Not all
priceless
the
family
way.
heirloom.
Not all the way, just one of
No,
them just kind of
yeah.
like flexing real quick.
He just like looks up at you. She can fly.
She
It's just a little kid. I don't know.
can.
Do you want to fly? How big is this room we're in?
It's like kind of like the main meeting area of the house. So like it's like think about it like a small ballroom. So like the ceilings are definitely like 20-30 feet high.
Cool. I just look at Arlen real quick before I hop off a Cogsworth and scoop him up.
You hurt him. I kill you.
That's fine.
He's like,
I'm
wee.
just going in circles up there.
Alfred's just like,
And then land, and I just pop back on Cogsworth.
he's just like noticeably dizzy from flying around the room at like Mach 3. Welcome.
So that's Steve.
She's fun.
And she's a little too fun sometimes.
Just dips her ass down.
Kind of waves at everybody
And
else.
Felix and Maxwell and
Connell and Ragnar.
Connell and Ragnar and you know Kagome already, but here she is
I'm
and
surprised the rain. Ragnar snuck past the ranger. He was in the Cogsworth. Like I'm on the Cogsworth.
He was in Cog.
He was in the Cogsworth.
no,
Sure,
no,
right
he
there.
definitely was not.
Sure.
He was part of the entourage though, so
Yeah,
like
he
the
was-
ranger definitely, like the guard outside definitely looked at him a little bit weird, but like
But again, anyone giving anyone any kind of look would have been immediately met with a look of Arlen's to basically just saying, "I fucking dare you. Say something, please."
guard sees your look and just returns to his post.
Fuck around and find out.
So Fan talking to you again. I'm not sure where Mother is. I know Father's up in his study, and Uranus is in his workshop.
When is Uranus not in his workshop?
That's true. I don't think he ate it all yesterday. I don't even know if he knows you're coming, or that you're here. Do you want to go prank him?
Yes. Very much.
So you make the conscious decision to go prank your brother in his workshop.
Immediately.
Okay. So you ascend the stairs on the one side of the entryway. To the door.
Trying to think if there's anything fun that I can do.
Engraved on the door in Elvish is it just says Aranis's workshop.
It's a sign, or is it painted?
It's engraved into the door.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's a sign, I'm gonna tilt it.
The door is closed currently, but you can hear like the sounds of like light metalwork inside, like just like a steady tink, tink, tink.
Okay.
Ragnar, you're gonna like this guy.
I like this. I think I like the sounds that are coming out here already.
First, we have to figure out what to do to prank him.
Ragnar just goes, how likely do you think your brother would kill me if he sees a dwarf come running in at him? Just immediately, Ragnar, you immediately clock this as a bad idea and tell him to not.
Oh, that's what we're doing? And I jump down and change my disguise self into a dwarf.
No, we are not going to.
Why?
Connell kind of chimes in. I mean, if there's a threat of certain death,
I'll be fine. And I burst in and dwarf form.
Goodness.
And I just start sprinting at the guy.
he hears the door burst open and he goes, Fan, is that you? What What's your AC?
Right now?
Yes.
12.
Give me a second.
I didn't put my mage armor on.
Give me a second.
Arlen just like just kind of starts following Steve. Steve, wait, no, that's not actually a good idea.
Okay, I am going to need you to make a con save.
Okay. Con is +3. 19.
Okay. So as you're running through the workshop, he has enough he sees the dwarf coming at him and he goes, I didn't think they got, he just thinks to himself, I didn't think they'd get here this fast, and takes a small device off of his hip and hits you with it, and you take 3 points of lightning damage. He hit you with a stun gun, basically.
I'm still running at him.
Will you stop?
I'm jumping on him.
No, that was when you got to him. So
I'm just at him now?
So you're
on him?
Yeah. Did you try to like tackle him?
I was just jumping. Like there wasn't a tackling motion, it was more so just momentum going.
Okay, so okay.
From when I almost played him. Just in case you need it.
Yeah.
Just kind of fumble.
What level is this at? Do you know?
I don't know off the top. I think it's at 5.
Okay, he would definitely be at least like level 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get hit by a fantasy type stun gun, take some lightning damage. Your whole body's kind of like doing like a twitch.
Did I drop?
No, you passed the con save.
Okay, yeah, so I'm still going.
You ran at him.
Steve,
ran
would
into
you
him.
stop?
You ran into him. So you're just like hitting him with your body, but not like trying. Okay,
yeah, I'm just going.
I'm trying to think. Would that be grapple?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just throwing myself.
I'm gonna say he.
You check and see if you can get out of the way.
That's not. That's a good idea, actually.
Did he not?
No, it was just super weird how it fucking landed. Like, hold on. I have my vapes.
It landed on
I have
your
my vape sitting
pen.
on the table, and it landed on top of my
Oh,
vape after I rolled
Well
it.
then.
Yeah. So he
got out of the way.
he got out of the way.
Steve just kind of like twitches from the stun gun and then tumbles forward.
So
and
you-
loses her disguise self. And is just,
You kind of
I
you're
told
like
you that wouldn't be a
at
good
this point
idea.
you lost your disguise self. You
yeah,
said
no, I'm ready.
so you're straight up tiefling
Yeah,
and
I'm
also like doing one of those,
Arlen's like halfway.
you're doing one
into
of those
the room.
like cartoon like falls where like your head is on the ground and now your feet are up on like the work table.
Arlen's just
Blood
like
for the blood god.
Jesus Christ.
Arlen's,
Hello, sister. Is this? I'm assuming this is one of your friends.
Blood for the blood
we
god.
were trying to prank you,
Oh
but
my
she's a little overzealous.
Is like it puts his hand to his chest. Well, definitely consider me pranked. Oh my god. Oh, oh god. Welcome home.
Where's my hat? He was just looking for her hat now.
This is Steve.
Hello.
Hello, Steve.
She's a friend of mine. I also have some other friends that I actually brought specifically to meet you.
She found me in a hole.
I found her in a dungeon. For the stupidest reason, just because she's a
Well,
tiefling.
Yeah,
Moving on.
I'm sure you're an excellent judge of character, so I'm sure must be a good person. If not a little chaotic, but
Maybe.
you know me. Sometimes I like a little bit of chaos.
How do you feel about FaceTiming demons?
Please do not.
I'm sorry. What?
We found a super cool scrying orb that
Oh, you
allows
found a
us-
bit of old magic.
yes.
Yeah, I pried it out of the
Yeah,
wall.
she pried it out of the wall.
Well, I mean, just
If you ever want to shit talk some demons, it's a really good time. They
I'll
don't
have to
know.
clear-
They don't know.
I'll
They
have to-
really. It's great. They don't know what to do half the time because they're just not used to it.
it is
Like
an
I've been hitting
interesting
on Luxuria.
experience.
well, I mean, from what I've read of her, she probably enjoys it.
Yeah, it's a good time.
This is-
Cogsworth, good to see you again.
Where's the first one? Did he
kinda-
blow up? He blew up, didn't he?
he died.
He blew up.
He pushed me.
Pushed you.
He pushed me out of the way of a trap that killed him in the process. So
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Oh, they see it's a robot. That's kind of what they're there for.
I mean, it's still sad when I see any of my children die.
I guess you're probably mad that I knocked that one over then. Oops.
It's
Oh.
not nice to bully the automatons.
They don't have feeling. Well,
It doesn't matter. It's just rude.
yeah, but it's funny.
Anyway, this is Maxwell and this is Ragnar. They
Hello.
are both
We also found
inventors.
him in a hole. Pointed at Ragnar.
Well, welcome. If I realized I would have company in the workshop, I would have tried to tidy up a bit, and he's walking around kind of like cluttering things together into neater piles, thereby trying to make like some flat spots to maybe have some people sit down if they want. I don't
I'm
know.
scurrying back over to Cogsworth and I'm going to climb back on top of him.
Arlen's like,
Around the workshop, you see just like various warforged in states of construction. There's like a whole like leg assembly sitting up on one of the table with like a panel, like a side panel open, and like he's been adjusting it and things like that.
Are you making our Cogsworth 3, 4, 5, 6?
I mean,
Are you just mass producing them? Do they have personalities? Do they feel?
they don't feel until I get my father to bring them to life. Right now, these are all just machines. None of them are alive. Almost none of them are alive.
I'm sorry, fucking what? Explain.
Don't worry about it.
I haven't. How do you? Steve is like, my go-to is to threaten people, but I can't threaten him. I'm not allowed. Shit. Do you have a bag of holding? I want to staple it inside this Cogsworth.
We did actually have some ideas about ways to just different things that might be handy for Cogsworth.
What sorts of ideas?
Like
Flamethrower.
that is your answer for everything.
Do you hand him the list?
It solves a lot of problems.
Do you hand your brother the list?
Well, I forgot to actually write one for Cogsworth, but I'm doing that now for you. But we were talking about dark vision. He can't see in the dark. And it seems a little silly.
That's an oversight on my part.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like sitting on his head and everything. It's really great. You made it comfy up there. Don't know how you pulled that off.
Wasn't
weird,
really meant to be a
complaining.
seat, but okay.
Well, it's a good one.
I appreciate that.
But in the caves, it's cramped, and I can't ride him. Could you make me a saddle?
Absolutely not.
Or like a kangaroo pouch.
Oh my god.
That I could just sit in, please.
Absolutely not.
Please.
Absolutely not.
I'm going to pout for the rest of the day, and I hope you know that.
This might be something that's more up Father's alley, but I was thinking, what if we turned his the inner chest cavity into almost like a bag of holding? Would be.
I mean, yes, that would that would definitely be more up Father's alley.
Okay.
The dark vision, I could figure something out. I don't know what else you had in mind. I'm assuming.
Why are you?
I'm assuming. So you said your friends wanted to check out the workshop as well.
Yes, Maxwell and Ragnar.
He makes guns.
Yes, he does. He's a gunsmith.
They introduce themselves, do like a formal kind of like business handshake.
Yeah, and Maxwell is actually the creator of the airship that we flew here on. From where did we specifically fly from?
You flew from
Falador
to.
We got here in.
Straight up, if there was no stops, it would have taken like 3 days.
Yeah, but yeah, we got here super fast. It's the fastest thing I've ever seen. We got here in 3 days almost. Well, it would have been 3 days if we hadn't stopped.
Beach day.
Yes. Someone
That's
decided.
where we met Connell.
Yes, that is where we met Connell.
Yeah, if you want to do some experiments on him because he can't die, he's a really good test.
It's not that he can't die.
He comes back. It's the same thing.
It is. I assure you, it is not.
That's kind of terrifying, and I don't know if I want to mess around with that.
It is super freaky.
Do you want to see how it works?
No. We are not purposely killing Connell.
Connell's just like, I don't know, am I getting paid for it?
I'll give you 5 gold.
Make it 10.
Boom!
Just
Eldritch Blast.
Straight up blow. Roll the hit.
And this is going to be 2 of them because it's 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Please.
22 and 21.
They both definitely hit. Roll damage.
Give me those Pt2s, baby.
Straight up just murdering this man in your brother's workshop.
Fucking Christ.
We gotta figure out. I don't have anything planned. We gotta figure out some way to kill Tom.
19.
19 total?
Yes.
Oh, he's full dead right away. Not a fucking chance. His chest cavity fucking caves in from the force of this Eldritch Blast, and he gets knocked across the workshop, slams into a work table, and is just fully dead. Aranis looks at Steve like, I hope you were telling the truth, Jesus Christ.
Give it a minute.
Marlon is just...
Mother, pay the man.
I hate you sometimes.
And-
I really,
Yeah.
really do.
Most people do.
So in less than like half a minute, Connell just
His clothes are fine. It was just forced damage.
Connell just pops back up fully naked, looks over. Who's got my money? Starts putting his clothes back on.
I'm so angry with you.
I've been waiting to do that since we met him.
Mother is very cross.
Aranis is horrified, but it's like kind of equal levels of like horrified and also intrigued.
Steve just
That
has
this
the
man just
biggest
told-
look of satisfaction on her face. She just looks at Aranis. I have been waiting to do that for days. I'm not allowed to use Eldritch Blast on the boat anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Maxwell got mad after I broke the window.
I wonder why.
I thought he would have an anti-magic field. Excuse me for thinking our master navigator planned ahead.
So Connell gets back up, puts his clothes back on. All right, gets paid his 10 gold.
High-five him.
I'm assuming gets paid his 10 gold.
Just high-five him. That is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. Oh, we are going to be best
High
friends.
fives you back.
We are going to be
It's
best
like, well,
friends.
you know, when I pop back up in my new body, all the pain's gone, so.
And I just look at the old one. So can we just like do stuff with that now?
Absolutely not. The line has been crossed, madam.
I use bodies for things. You know this.
Aranis is just like, so somebody else is gonna take care of that, right?
Is there a window nearby?
I mean,
Connell, help me real quick.
It'll
We're gonna
take
get
it'll
this to the
take
window.
the automatons a couple hours if they don't have any kind of help.
Is there a window nearby?
You're just gonna chuck his dead body out the fucking window. There it.
And Connell's gonna help me. Because I just gave him 10 gold. He's gonna help me get rid of this. Actually, to be fair, I still had my 10 starting gold that I never gave you. So I paid him myself. Connell, help me get rid of this. We're throwing it out the window.
What the fuck? Probably.
I'm not backing down.
Aranis just goes, probably best to not throw it out the window.
Definitely.
We'll
not.
explain this.
All right.
I'm
now
sure
pull out my
Father's gonna be a
fireballs.
little. I'm sure Father.
Absolutely not.
All right,
I'm
now
sure-
pull out my
No
fireballs.
fireball in the house. No fireball in the tree house.
I was just thinking a quick cremation.
Nope.
Especially no fireball in my workshop.
Can I just drag the body out
Roll
by
perception.
the ankle? I'm leaving. I'm taking the body with me. I'm going somewhere else. I don't know where, but I'm going back to the foyer and I'm taking the body with me. The naked body with me.
24.
24. Upon hearing Steve say that you were going to use the fire, did you actually say in the room that you were going to use the fireball scroll?
No, I just pulled it out.
Oh, did you?
Arlen just knows.
She just
that-
knows I only have one scroll on me right now.
So you yell no fireball in the treehouse.
Yeah.
Steve's already partially out of the room. You hear just
Dragging a naked dead body with me.
You just hear a muffled "aw." So you're dragging the body down the stairs.
Back to the foyer, yes.
Okay.
Dunk, 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 dunk,
Yep.
dunk.
Yep. You're dragging with
They
the help
told me to get rid of it. I'm getting rid of it.
with the help of Connell. You're
I'm going
dragging.
to find a dumpster. I clean up my messes, thank you. It didn't even have blood because I just gave his chest in.
You okay?
What the fuck, Jerry? What the fuck?
All right, so you're gonna go find your dad. Steve's playing Weekend at Bernie's.
Absolute murder hobo.
Steve's playing.
What? We have been playing this for a year and a half, and this is the first time I have just fucking. Okay, second time. And to be fair, the first time Ryan was like, "I'm surprised you aren't gonna murder hobo," and I looked at him and I was like, "Are we allowed to murder hobo?" And you were like, "If you want," and I was like, "Cool, bang."
Oh my god.
Why do you encourage him?
I don't know. It's funny, kinda.
You're not wrong, but goddamn it!
I'm trying. I'm gonna
Oh
level
my
with you guys.
God.
I had very little planned, so I am trying to fill out this time as best I
know
can.
exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna take this bunny outside and I'm gonna cast fly, and I'm gonna take it somewhere. I don't know where. But I'm gonna find.
So
I'm
you're
gonna find somewhere to drop it off.
Did you disguise self, or use just a
Nope,
tiefling
still
flying?
Flying,
You're
dragging
a
a body.
tiefling flying with a dead body. Oh
I'm gonna go hang it from a tree branch.
Oh my fucking god! Okay, so you just see Steve disappear with Connell's dead body. Maxwell and Ragnar are talking to Uranus. Again, Uranus mentions your dad being in his study. Not quite sure where your mom is, though.
Well, Fan said she's in the kitchen, right? Or was he just in the kitchen?
He was in the kitchen.
He was.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, then Arlen's gonna go and find her father.
Okay. So you.
We might have a problem.
So you go. You go up the stair.
She's
3 seconds from now, you just hear the city alarms start fucking blaring.
She is just very much regretting bringing Steve here.
No, you should regret bringing Connell here.
That too.
You were the one who wanted to adopt him, not me. I just wanted to trap test you. You said no. I backed down immediately. And then you're the one who doubled down, not me.
So you go.
I tricked you into doing that yourself.
So you go to your father's study.
Yes.
The door is slightly ajar. It's well lit in there. He's you go in.
Yeah.
So you open the door. Still, I feel like Connell, Uranus, or Connell, Maxwell, and Ragnar are kind of hanging out with Uranus. Because Connell's
Well, I thought Connell helped.
Yeah, he helped Steve
get rid of his own body.
Helped Steve drag the body like outside, I guess.
Yeah,
and then Steve flew away with it. So he's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna go back inside. And he's
right.
To be fair, I think since I was told to get rid of it, I would have flown back towards the gate to just like give it to the guard at the main gate to the city. It's like, here, I found this. I think you might have a problem.
Wait, wasn't this the guy you came in with?
No.
Roll deception.
Why is he naked? Oh no.
Okay. Deception?
Yes.
23.
Where did he come from then?
I found him. He was hanging from a tree about 3 acres that way. And I just point off in a random direction. He's not concerned at all that I'm a fucking tiefling with a dead body.
Oh yeah, you walk past.
I was disguised self when I came in.
Oh my fucking god! Why are you? Oh my god! Weren't you basically the same though, and just your skin?
I was the same. It was just my skin tone was different. How smart's this guy?
Not that smart in this situation, I guess. He recognizes more of your face structure and not the skin tone, I guess. Fully kind of believes you. Takes
for
the
all
body.
he knows, she just changes color. Like
all kinds of people living in this world.
Yeah, man.
Takes the body from you, like kind of like weirdly, and like places it down on the ground. Takes a small like scrying orb out of his pocket and makes a call. I'm guessing you go back into the house. Okay.
The second he turned around, I left.
So yeah, you make your way back into the house. You're in your father's study. He doesn't
walk up to Arlen. The dark deed you requested is done.
I requested no dark deed. What did you do with it?
It has been disposed of.
How?
What? Run back out of the room.
What the fuck?
Your dad.
Why have I done this?
Your dad notices Steve come in, say the dark deed requested has been done. He's just like, and then you go out of the room.
The look of confusion on my face is like, what?
What just happened?
Okay, so one of the people
every now and then she finds mushrooms outside and just eats them.
Oh my god. One of the people that I brought with me has been blessed or cursed, depending on how you look at it, by a deity of unknown origins. To not stay dead. So every time
did you talk to your dad about that already?
Like she gave a quick overview, but I don't think she should have like gone into the specifics of each individual person. So like he would have known the name and that he was a human, but not necessarily that he's magic and can't stay dead. Okay. But basically, and she just basically explains that Connell, anytime he dies, he pops back up naked next to his dead body. Within a minute or so after.
And are you telling me this because his dead body is in my house somewhere?
Steve's head just pokes in. Not anymore.
Unfortunately, at one point there was a
that's going to be some paperwork.
I mean, he's alive again. He's fine. But unfortunately, I couldn't stop Steve from proving this fact about Connell.
So, where is the body now?
I would like to know the same thing, Steve.
I gave it to the guard and told him that there was a cult somewhere in the city.
Oh my god, Jesus. He takes out a scrying orb from his desk, calls directly to the guard stationed outside. They have a quick conversation that basically goes like, hey, did you set out an alarm already about that dead body that my daughter's friend brought out to you? You did.
I'm so sorry.
Well, very pleased with
why
himself.
Can't you just be normal for 5 seconds?
I'll take care of this. Clicks. I'll take care of this. Clicks out of the call with that guy. Calls another guy. So yeah, about the alarm that my gates guard issued. Ignore that. One of my daughter's new friends has quite an unusual sense of humor. Everything is fine. There's no need to worry. Well,
I'm sorry, Father.
Nice to meet you.
This is Steve.
Hello, Steve. Oh my. Well, welcome. He rises from his desk, goes around it, gives you a big old hug.
Yeah.
Says, welcome home, daughter.
Thank you. Where is Mother?
She should be up in one of the gardens, probably. You know how your mother is.
This is true. Yes. Okay. Well, I just have an announcement that I would like everyone to gather for.
All right.
Um,
I'll go up and fetch her then, unless you would like to.
yeah, I'll go get her.
I believe she's in the second highest, possibly. You know how she likes to view.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So you climb various staircases up into the upper boughs of this.
There's
I'm imagining
chandelier in the room that
staircases,
I'm in.
ladders.
What in his study?
Yeah.
There is, but it's not like a crystal kind of one. It's like an intricately like wooden carved one with like.
Does it look like if I sit on it, it will stay on the ceiling?
Problem.
Please do not.
Roll me investigation.
I haven't done it yet. I'm looking at it first. That one.
This thing will definitely hold your weight.
Don't even think about it.
You're not in the room. Are there bookshelves?
I mean, yeah, there's one of the walls is kind of lined with books.
Are they like built into the wall or are they like sticking out?
They're built into the walls.
I want to perch on whatever the highest point I can in this room.
Okay. So you look around the room.
Unless the highest point is Cogsworth, then I'm perching on Cogsworth.
You're perching on Cogsworth.
Okay.
Arlen's dad just looks up at you. You're an unusual woman.
You don't know the half of it.
It just goes back to his various works. So yeah, you're climbing up the.
Where's your little brother? Does he want to see a dead body? Did he see the dead body?
No, he went back into the kitchen.
Damn it!
Hello.
You did not scar her 8-year-old brother.
I'm gonna go teach him how to make hand grenades.
Please do not. Could you maybe fucking don't?
Okay, so you go you go up into the you go up into there and kind of step out.
Sorry.
What are you doing, my guy? You go up several levels of stairs, and kind of go out onto like a wooden platform patio kind of thing, with just a whole bunch of like garden boxes kind of all over it. Like there's like kind of barely enough room to walk, and like basically your mom grew like a combination vegetable herb garden and also small forest up here.
Sounds about right.
With the flower beds in the farther corner, they kind of have small tree, like a cluster of small trees that your mom kind of wove into like a little like druid like holy place little hut kind of thing. And yeah, you walk out there, you don't see her, so you assume that she's probably in the hut.
Okay, head on over to the hut.
Okay.
Mumsy darling.
You walk into the entryway of the hut, and your mom is trancing in the hut, sitting cross-legged with several small birds kind of just perched on her.
I would like to. Are there any like cut flowers or anything like that around? Like I'm sure there are leaves I could pluck off a.
Yeah, you
not
can pluck a leaf off of something.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna try and balance it on her head.
Okay.
See if she notices. See how high I can get the stack before she wakes up.
All right. You're stacking one leaf. Okay.
I'm having a staring contest.
She wakes up as soon as that leaf touches the top of her head.
Damn it!
She just snaps out of trance, looks at you, gives you a warm smile.
Hi, Mommy.
Welcome back. Stands up very quickly to hug you.
Big hugs.
Yeah.
I have an announcement for everyone.
Oh yes.
Yes. So I would like you to come downstairs.
Okay. She kind of as she
Just kinda, like, link arms
as she
with her.
stands up, the birds don't actually fly off of her. She gives you a hug. The birds are still on there. She kind of has
Yeah.
to like shoo them away as she walks into the house behind
Do
you.
they say anything?
The birds.
Yes.
Just like it's
They're
good
just like,
good
"Hey,
hanging
seeds,
out. See you later.
Seeds.
Seeds, food, crumbs, bread.
So anyway, I was telling Jeffrey he's got to build me a better nest, or I'm not going to lay him any eggs.
My grandson has 7 twigs in his nest. Well, my grandson has berries.
Okay, so you lead her back inside,
Yes.
down your various sets of stairs to your father's study.
My
Yeah.
grandson got ate by a cat.
Walk into the study for a second. I'm assuming you're probably gonna want to do this like down in the foyer or something, maybe. Or
Yeah. Lead mom and dad out of his study and just like call to
they kind of are like mumbling back and. Do you know what's going on? What's happening?
Aronis!
As you're walking, because you have to continue to walk.
Yeah.
You'll walk past his laboratory door.
Yeah, she's just kind of like yelling.
Yelling real quick. Family meeting. Come down to the foyer.
Venture forth from your hole, troll.
She just reaches her head back off of Cogsworth for that one. That was a good one. I am rubbing off on you.
I just imagine that they
Yeah,
were just
sibling
rivalry.
japes.
Yeah.
This better be good, sister. I've got work to do. As he's like,
Oh, it'll
follows,
be worth it.
And Maxwell, Ragnar, Maxwell and Ragnar follow as well.
Yeah.
You guys all collectively get down to the foyer. Fan came back out of the kitchen. Luckily, not in time to see Connell's dead body, but in time to see Connell walking back in through the front door. And he was like, "Hey, you want to play with Alfred and me?"
That's where Connell went.
Connell is hanging out with Fan and Alfred in the foyer.
Yes.
We can leave them here. Family looks like they could use a pet, and he can't die like other people.
So you guys all collectively get down in the
Is there a
foyer.
higher place I can perch now that we're
You guys go into like a sitting room. The ceilings are still pretty tall. There's some bookshelves with like some fiction type books, so like some easy reading.
Zip up there. And
yeah,
a little ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arlen like makes sure everyone's been introduced to each other and
introductions.
Yes.
I'm not gonna role play with myself 17 different times.
Please do.
Please don't.
No.
Please.
No.
Ryan.
All right. So
Okay.
what's going on then?
So I wanted to have you all here so that I would only have to really say it once.
Oh, you're getting married.
No.
Your mom's just visibly displeased. I'm sorry. No.
I knew it! It's Cogsworth, isn't it?
No. I wanted to tell everyone that I have been chosen as Guthix's champion.
Your mom's eyes just go really wide, the biggest smirk, but like she's like you can tell like that it's equal parts excitement, but also like worry.
My kid might die.
Worry, yeah, exactly.
That is not.
They're both just kind of speechless about it for a little bit, and just kind of
shows off her mark. and says that Kip is. I'm assuming Arlen is fully aware that Kip is her
Yeah.
familiar.
At this point,
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Will you stop that?
Stop it.
And Kip here is my familiar. Stop trying. That is not for eating. Moving up from plastic.
I'm trying to formulate any type of like coherent fucking thing.
It's kind of hard to create a cacophony of responses as only one person. And like Cogsworth and Felix both already knew. I don't remember if Arlen told
No, Steve knew.
Steve knew? Okay.
Yeah. I think Maxwell knew too.
Okay.
So yeah, that's wonderful news. You
Very exciting.
can't believe it.
And part of Father, unfortunately I was not successful in delivering that letter for you. Unfortunately the mayor of Al-Kharid was deceased by the time I got there.
Oh no.
But we killed the guy who did it. And freed the entire city from slavery. And then we helped them get back a trinket of theirs that had been stolen. There are actually a couple others now that I check. Like she checks like a little logbook or something, like whatever that she writes her shit down in.
You remember from the logbook that one of them is actually in the High Elf City to the north.
But one of them is in the High Elf City up north. So we need to stop here anyway. I figured we'd stop on the way. And we also
this is incredible news, though. We should tell the queen.
That would be nice. We could do that.
It's been a long time since anyone had seen or heard of the last champion.
Yes, they are. Arlen's aware of where the last one is, or
I don't think. I think that was just
Like,
a
not
conversation
like-
we had out of.
okay.
I don't think that
Yeah, I
you
couldn't
wouldn't know
remember.
that. No.
Okay. Then I won't finish that.
I mean, I
sentence.
assume he's dead.
No.
Well, I guess. I'm just assuming here. I don't know.
As Steve,
You don't know.
As Stevie.
Yeah.
She's.
Yeah.
I assume he's dead.
Honestly, that would kind of make sense why there's a new champion.
Yeah, well, I'd be
Yeah.
a new one if you still had the old one.
True.
From on top of the bookshelf.
True.
I like high places.
Clearly, so do we. Gestures to like all the building.
I
up
like
into
all the
tree.
birds. The birds are great.
Oh, there's so many.
No.
There are a lot of birds.
Your mom chimes in. They're quite lovely this time of year too.
Aren't there a few different kinds of like riding birds that some of the rangers have, right?
Yeah, a lot of them like to use rocks just because they're so large. I mean, anything that you could want to carry, if it's well trained, it'll carry it for you.
True.
But yeah, they have smaller varieties as well.
I can't imagine what a rock must eat
People.
A lot.
in a day.
A lot.
So much.
Mostly they just kind of fish the ocean a little bit
Makes sense.
for food. Because the two western sections of the city border the ocean.
Yeah.
Another beach day.
Another beach.
Well, we can go and I can harass the seagulls.
So that means your mom kind of steps forward a little bit. So that means you met Sylvanas then.
I did. And we also met one of Sarah Dolman's children, Pax. And Luxuria. We actually foiled one of her plans already. That was fun. There were a lot of zombies. So many zombies.
Everybody that was there for that is just like visibly shuddering about the amount of zombies that you guys had to fight.
An entire city of zombies. It was insane.
Kagami almost got us killed a couple times.
Yes.
I couldn't fly then either.
Kagami's just silent about that, I guess. She's not here. Well, she is, but she's not.
She's here. She doesn't want to play.
Kagami went back to her room as soon as she got home.
Yeah.
She already knew. She was just like, I'm going to take a nap in my own bed, I guess.
I would be like
She's
that.
like, my things.
My new Yasha plushies.
My God. So yeah, heartfelt reunion with your family, dropping that new info bomb on them.
What a way to end a session.
Everybody's insert various replies of
Amazed
excitement.
responses.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's late.
Yeah. That is where we are going to end it, and that is definitely, literally everything I had written. So, yeah. All right. Thank you for coming on this. Today was a little insane.
Just a
Coming
lot.
on this insane little journey that we're currently on. Yeah. I'm fucking tired.
Same. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Love is content.